It's a Monday, and I tell you what, I might be a little older.
You look older.
At heart. I'm still young at heart, baby.
You look old.
Oh, I'm still young at heart. I'll tell you that right now.
I think we had a Mandela shift. You look about 90s, like early 90s.
Oh, I look like I'm in early 90s. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I accept that 100%.
Yeah, a mix between the 80s and the 90s. Because you reflect your era that you're from. So I would say more 80s.
Okay. I like that. We got some people already in. We got we got the truth. Tony saying hi. And guys, this week's gonna be fun. And I want to say welcome everybody who's here the first time or here because we're talking about Back to the Future. I know we talked about Back to the Future again, but the reason we're talking about this again is because I had a birthday party Saturday. We rented out a movie screen and we watched Back to the Future on it. It was fun. Let me see where is it? Is it here? Is it this one? Nope, that's not the one. That's not the one. Why don't I not have it? I do have it. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's called Just Finished.
Eric, I'm having bad internet again. I might have to kick myself out and use a new machine. So you keep talking. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Well, guys, this clip's only 18 seconds. Saturday night, I was at AMC, and I went and watched Back to the Future.
We finished Back to the Future. On Monday's show, I'm going to talk all the Mandela effects that are in this movie, what we discovered, and what the philosophy is. So stay tuned, get excited, because Monday's going to be a kick-ass show.
Okay, so that was Saturday. So first of all, what I do want to tell everybody is, who's ever watching this, I want to be honest with you guys. I honestly don't care if you believe in the Mandela effect or you don't. I really don't care, because it's fun to talk about some of the changes that we think it's happened. If you say it's false memory, then it's false memory. It's kind of fun to talk about why we have false memories. Is there a reason? Is it a real change? I don't know. It's just fun talking about it because there's certain changes that we think it's in our minds in a movie. And one of the awesome things about talking about some changes is how many were you? How many were you? Oh, okay. Well, this was cool. When you rent a screen, it's up to 20 people. Now I heard some states it's up to 10, but here in Washington, it's up to 20 people. And we had a total of 17 when we went. And one of the big deal, but no one cares. It's a big deal. But you know what? The truth, what I'm trying to say is even if you don't believe in the Mandela effect, and what I'm saying is, even if you don't believe it, but even sometimes the word change is weird. Why did they write it that way? So it's kind of fun to have a conversation. So I don't want anybody to feel like they can't be part of this conversation, because some of the things I'm going to show you that I don't remember, you guys might all remember. But some things I just don't remember, and it's kind of fun trying to discover. I've seen the movie like 100 times. How did I not remember this? So
that's how I approach it. Yeah. Why did I not? I always use it as an individual. Why did I not remember that? I mean, I debunk it for myself. That's why we encourage people that don't see these things to come into our shows. It's like, you're welcome. Come on in. Help debunk it. Help figure it out. Let's keep this place from turning into a big ass cult or some weird shit. Let's keep it on the level. That's why we're fine with that.
Hey, you know what? Our good friend, Happy Feet Gal is watching us, but she's watching us through D Live. So very cool.
Cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. So I took some pictures of stuff, and I want to go over some of the items from the movie. And I got a couple videos from like Hazel and some other people on Back to the Future, kind of reroute it because what is this here? Hey Eric, please tell Tom not to throw me under the bus. Okay, Tom, don't throw him under the bus. I don't know what do you mean by that, but don't throw him under the bus. Okay, all right, got that, Tom? So it was very cool because we had 17 people there. My ex-brother-in-law who passed away. He passed away a year ago. His brother, Dave Woods, Bob, I'm talking about Dave Woods. His brother Patrick, his wife Jen, took all her kids and their kids' friends to go watch Back to the Future. And some of their friends never seen the movie Back to the Future. So for some of them, they were watching it for the first time. And I want to tell you something. You know, some movies don't, because some old movies just doesn't look good if you watch it now. Back to the Future on the big screen, if you take away the years, knowing that it's 1985, the movie looks great on the screen.
Well, yeah, they remastered it like 20 fucking times.
Yeah, I mean, it looks beautiful, and it was so fun watching it again on the big screen. It was just awesome, and you know, you get any seat you want. I mean, it was just cool, you know, seeing kids watching it for the first time, and Oliver spotted something in the movie that I never realized. I never realized it was in the movie because the movie's fucking brilliant. I mean, every little thing in the movie lines up with other changes that happen in the movie. And I'm going to show you something now. This is not a Mandela effect. Okay, this is not a Mandela effect. What I want to show. So, what I'm trying to say is, I watched this movie a million times. And it's weird that my son goes, "Oh, that's what Doc meant about Pines, about Peabody, about Pines." And I never caught this before, and a lot of you guys probably have. Here, let me show you. I took pictures of it so people kind of know what I'm talking about here. Yeah. So let me pull up some pictures. Okay. So when he goes to the mall, it's called Pines Mall. Yeah. Now there is a conspiracy saying that these two trees represent the Twin Towers. I'm not into conspiracies like that. I think, I could care less. I could care less. 9/11 connections. I could care less about it. I could care less. Yeah, but Twin Pines Mall. And then, Bob, do you towards the end of the movie, do you remember anything about the mall name, Twin Pines Mall?
Not really. I said I'm not a movie person. Okay. A lot of people have.
And I never caught this before. I'm gonna show you this. When he comes back from the past into the future, he runs back to the mall because he wants to get there a few minutes early because Doc Brown gets shot, right? Yeah. My son goes, "Oh, that's what they meant by when Doc was telling Marty about P. Diddy had a vision of growing pines." What it was is the mall changed name to Lone Pine Mall.
Check it out, a minute 33.
I know, 33. Dude, I've seen this movie a million times. I never caught that, and my son caught it. Like, "Oh, Dad, it's Lone Pine Mall now." That's what Doc Brown was talking about to Marty about P. Diddy, whatever his name was. That farmer who's shooting it.
Instead of Twin, it's Lone.
It changed from Twins Mall to Lone Pine Mall. Now, I'm not saying that's Mandela. I'm not saying that's Mandela at all. What I'm saying is,
it's in the movie.
What I'm saying is, I never realized that brilliant of the movie about Doc Brown talking about the farmer wants
Yeah.
to grow pines. And what it meant was he wanted to grow the pine mall, like pine mall. Like,
Yeah.
I never got that before. I was like, wow.
And it changed to Lone Pine Mall at 1:33 seconds. Huh.
Yeah, I had to take a picture. I feel stupid that I never caught that before. You
Hold
know?
on, I got to wait a minute now. Hold on. Now you got me going for. Now I got to look up some shit too. Keep going.
You know what I mean? I never realized it went from Twin Pines to Lone Pine. Now, like I said, it was probably always there. It was always there, and of course, the Twin Pines had the 2 trees, and the Lone Pine only has 1 tree.
You know, Eric, A is okay. AM. I get with the numbers with me. You know how I am. So it's 1:33 a.m. So 133. Now A is 1, and you know what number M is?
Not right now. I don't.
13. 13.
Wow.
M is 13. So it goes 133 113. And so it's 133 113. Anyway, go ahead.
What does he say? It was 119. So did Tom say something earlier? Oh, Tom wrote something earlier. 119 911.
Okay. That's kind of neat. Yeah, 9. Yeah.
Yeah, this is why.
It'll be 9. Yeah, it'll be 9/11. Yeah.
That's why it's fun doing this show. That's why it's fun, like breaking stuff down again. Like I said,
yeah, the A and the M, yeah, it'd be 333. That's 9. 911. Okay, cool.
It's just so weird that I never caught that, and my son caught Twin Pines to Lone Pine. I'm like, I never got that. I guess I never looked at the sign again. It's like, wow, that's awesome, Oliver. That's awesome. I watched this movie. I seen it back in 1985. I've seen it almost every year or every other year, and I never caught Twin Pines to Lone Pine. And like you said,
hold on right there. Keep it there, because Eric, I keep it. I hate. Look, so it's 1.
This
okay.
This is why I took pictures. This is why I took pictures.
So okay, if you want to do math on this one, so it's 1, and then 1 plus 5 is 6. And then you have a 1 and then a 13 again, which if you have 3 3s, 6 plus 3 is 9. So you have a 9/11 again. So even using the 15. I don't know. They're just throwing it at you.
No, it's
depending on how you want to spin it.
You know, and this is why I was excited to do this show, because I took different pictures. And hold on a second. I want to go back to this section here. Like I said, these are little stuff, people. Some of the stuff you already heard of. But okay. When I was watching the clocks, I swear to God, I do not remember our clock with the guy hanging from it.
No.
From the beginning, how it shows all those clocks.
Huh.
I do not remember a guy hanging. Now, like I always thought this was weird, because it seemed like it's Steven Spielberg. Now, Steven Spielberg didn't direct it. He's not the main producer. He's just like an executive producer. But like a Poltergeist. Poltergeist and Back to the Future, they're California towns. And it's like, for whatever reason, like in the movie Poltergeist, the poster on the wall was Washington Redskins. In this movie, it's Denver Broncos. It's like, why does anything that's related to Steven Spielberg, why does he have other teams' sports in there beyond the teams that's from California, since the towns are based in California?
Yeah.
Just a little strange. It's, like I said, that's not a Mandela, like a Denver Bronco clock disappeared there. But it's just weird that anything that's related to a Steven Spielberg name, he puts other teams in there that are not from California, but the towns are based in California.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, you know, like I said, it's cool. It's cool. But like I said, it looks like Doc Brown. Like when we were at the part at the end, he's hanging. Like it's like, and they put that in a clock in the beginning. It's like, is that just is that like a teaser letting you know what's going to happen in the future of the movie, that he's going to be hanging?
Yeah, he's got the white tennis shoes like Doc Brown. That's kind of a casual cap. It's like
yeah,
that's a Honolulu style shirt with the straight cut at the bottom, where you just you don't tuck it in. You wear it out. So he's wearing like the Doc Brown style of shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes. I do, cause I was thinking there are portraying near-death situations, haha, in a comedy. Even Doc at one point risking his life. Oh
yeah.
No, when you really watch the movie, yeah. I mean, if you really break down the movie, I got other pictures, but they do go on the edge on everything, which is perfect, which is awesome.
Well, they foreshadow. Okay. The whole movie now foreshadows like what's going to happen.
Here's one of the clock that I don't remember being green and sparkling and all that, and it almost kind of reminds me of the owl in the movie Clash of the Titans.
Moloch in the circles, in the secret circle society, whatever you want to call it. I don't care if you're good or bad, whatever you guys want to call them. But the owl represents Moloch, which is a god of theirs, a representation of a god. So it would be interesting that if they were all in the Freemasonry, and I'm not saying Freemasonry is bad, everybody, it's not bad, but the owl is a symbolism in a lot of mythology, including Freemasonry, including a lot of secret societies, not as a bad thing, as like wisdom, always watching. There's a whole different range of things, but yeah, there's the owl, Moloch.
And like I said, and I don't remember that clock being green, but like I said, it's not like I in the past I was staring at every little thing, but since I was watching it at the movie theater, I was like trying to pay attention to like clues or something, like, because this movie, there's so many clues they throw out and codes and stuff, and it's like you're trying to remember the clue. Now, now of course everybody knows this one, that it's odd that he's playing a small guitar. But now watching this movie again, it seems like they do that a lot on purpose to make things look out of place in a way.
Yeah,
it is. Now, because the thought process of Mandela effect on this was everybody remembers he was playing a red guitar. Now somebody asked me, before I know now it's a small yellow, I would have said a big red guitar. But to justify maybe why I have that memory of the red guitar is
he plays a big red card later. Yeah.
Yes, he plays that red guitar, and that's one of the most famous scenes in the movie. So I mean that don't get me wrong, that's famous. That's kind of a comedy, cute kind of memory. But the guitar playing is a major like staple of the movie. So that could be easily explained. But it is weird that they're gonna have him test on this big speaker, and they gave him this small guitar, and that could have been done. That could have been done.
It would be. It's Freudian. I mean, Freudian slip. Okay, so it's a small ass rinky dinky little guitar with a monster ass speaker. You see the Freudian in there? Yeah. A little thingy with a big boom. Kind of like what was it? Men in Black, where they had where Will Smith is handing that little stinger, the little teeny pistol that blows shit up. It's the same contradiction. It's a little guitar that rocks real loud.
Again, I clearly remember small because the joke was the big blast from the small guitar, but it's okay. People don't remember it that way. No, it makes perfect. Like I said,
it makes sense.
It makes sense because when you really watch the movie, they do things odd on purpose. Yeah. And it makes perfect thought, but it's just like I said, I cannot sit here and say that's 100% Mandela for me because he does play a big red guitar in the movie, in the climax of the movie. So that climax guitar playing is always pictured in my mind. So, but it is still cool. It's still cool to talk about because small guitar, big speaker. Like, what was that famous thing in that movie? Not John Belushi, but the other fat guy for Saturday Night Live, and they played that movie with like big guy, little guy.
Oh, big guy, little coat.
Yeah.
Big guy, little coat.
Guy, little coat. I forgot what that movie's called, but I bet you Tom Murray knows what we're talking about.
Oh, Black Sheep? Black Sheep?
Black Sheep, yeah, Black Sheep something, yeah. And it makes it funny, right? Big, small. So I can see where that movie took that idea from here.
Big guy in a little coat.
Okay, so let me see here. Now, one of the things why I'm saying this movie is brilliant, because it really represents what family, like, I hate to say it, us poor families were like. We're poor. I mean, Chris Farley. Yes, William. Yes, Chris Farley. Chris Farley in the Black Sheep movie. Big guy, little coat. Man, I wish him and Jim Belushi, not Jim, John Belushi, they died. They died way too young.
Way too young.
Way too young. But, you know, Bob, we grew up poor. There's no shame in that. We're poor, and we're still poor. But what about this movie is, okay, they're having dinner, right? You know, regular dinner, and look what's on that. Look what's on that dinner table. Bud Light, right?
Bud Light.
Beer, right? And then she goes over here to take a shot of vodka, right? In our life, our father cooked us food, and he always had a glass of not Jack Daniels, Kessler, and there was always beer cans, and you know, unfortunately, it seems like you see that more with, you know, I don't go to people's houses. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but
well, it was common. I've been in Europe, dude. It's not uncommon. Americans will laugh at it, but places I went to, they've had tequila on the table, or they have a bottle of vodka on the table, or they've got our wine. They're just drinking wine with nobody frowns when they're drinking wine. They've always got a little shot of something, because depending on where you live, man, where I'm at, that water is not 100% safe. You want to kill that bacteria just a little bit extra, so they take a little shot here and there during dinner, along with the meal, just to kind of sterilize what they've got going down the gullet. It's logical. They're not drunks. No one's a drunk for that. Yeah, it's smart.
It really represents what a lot of families are, and it's just, you know, like I said, normal dinner, Budweiser can, you know, it was normal part of life.
And wait, that glass, is that daisies on the glass? Is that daisies? I don't know. I think it's like daisies. You know, daisies represent, like, push it up daisies, 6 feet under. You know, when the old joke, push it up daisies. I'm not sure if that's daisy, guys. I don't want to say it wrong. If someone out there is correct me on that, probably. 6 feet, please. Pushing up daisies.
Now, like I said, what is this? Beer is good. I drink yours anymore, according to the label. Laugh out loud. Oh, Coors. I drink Coors.
Yeah.
Good old Coors.
Yeah. My dad drank Coors. We always had Coors on the table. Always had a Coors on the table.
Good old Coors. Good old Coors. But like I said, I like what I was trying to say. What I'm trying to mean is I like details. You know, they really put the small details in certain movies that really kind of represents families.
It was fun, and this movie's fun.
Yeah, and it was like nothing. It was like normal. Just seeing her like getting a glass of whiskey, and now I remember I was at the theater with the kids, and when they saw that, they're like, "Look!" They're kind of laughing because, you know, she was getting a bottle of whiskey, and it's like they don't realize that that's actually normal. I mean, I mean, maybe their families never did that, but we grew up where we saw our dad take a bottle swig of whiskey every single day.
And you gotta ask yourself that question as somebody with this university for anthropology. I'm gonna tell you, there was less sickness, less cancer, less a lot of things in the past. So you gotta go back and look at these tables again and say, you know, it might be laughable now, but who's fucking laughing at who when it comes to longevity and getting sick and having all these depression problems and all these psychological fuck up things in their head. But back then, a whiskey bottle or a vodka bottle or tequila bottle on the table is common. It wasn't that uncommon. And they didn't get sick. You know what I mean?
You know,
so
I do have a problem. Nah, I do have a problem. I do have a problem with him. I do have a problem with him. He's making these videos lately with all this food, man. Look at all that food. I love cooking. I love when people I love when normal people, I'm talking about normal like us, make food. I love videos of food with people like us. And the reason why I'm saying, I know it sounds weird, like, what do you mean like us? Like, what do you mean? We're all poor bums, whatever. I'm gonna tell you guys something. People like us, we don't have a lot of money to go out and buy fancy spices and stuff, but we know how to make food good. We know how to make food tasty. We don't have to be a master chef. We don't have to go to a restaurant. People like us know how to make good food. I mean, we just do. We know how to make it with the stuff that we have. I mean, he's making empathic cooking right here, pot roast and veggies. I mean, look at that, peas and what is that? Carrots on top, sliced carrots. I mean, he's making some good shit here.
I gotta go grab a cup of coffee. This looks too fucking good. I'm gonna be here. I'm just gonna grab a cup of coffee. Keep talking.
No. Get some coffee. I love seeing people cook. I love. Put a link. Okay, I'll put a link. I'll put his link in here. I love regular people like us. Because we know how to cook it, and I tell you what. Now I don't know if you know this. I'm going to show you a little trick. I can't show you. Here's a little trick on something you might not know. So listen to me. This, guys. Everybody, listen to this trick. If you want to make a great baked potato, where the middle is all fucking great and warm and good, I'm going to tell you guys a little trick. You guys, if you guys know what an apple core is, when you get an apple core and you stick it into an apple core and you drill into the apple and you pull it out. You guys know what I'm talking about on apple cores tool? Okay? Now, if you got an apple core, get a potato. Take the apple core and drill into the potato. Drill into the potato and pull it out. And it comes out a little stick. And cut a little piece of that out. Now you got a nice, beautiful circle hole. That doesn't look good. So women, don't get mad at me. Now you got a nice little hole into the potato. What you do is stuff butter inside that hole. Stuff the butter. And then take that apple core piece of the potato you took it out. And when you cut a little piece off, and stick that back on it. Cover that hole back up, because now when you bake the potato, you have butter on the inside that's melting into the potato, and that potato becomes that much softer and better tasting. So, little cooking tip, little good trick. Then of course I always take the potato and take olive oil and wrap around the whole oil, and then I take corn salt or real heavier salt and sprinkle on it so the salt will stick to the potato. And I tell you guys, it's good. It's a good way to get that potato soft in the middle with the butter in it. So it's a little thing, So I'm sorry if that bores you guys, but I love cooking. See, that's a way I've never heard before. Gypsy Road makes sense to me. Got to try it next time. Yeah, try it next time. Find that apple core, drill a hole into the potato, pull it out, push butter in it, and then cut a piece of that core off so all you have is the tip in. And in the middle, the butter just cooks right into the potato.
I just got back. I was grabbing coffee. All I heard was buttering a hole. So I was like, "Oh, you're talking about buttering a hole? That sounds pretty fucking good. Whatever it is." Cut that last word.
Yeah. Okay, so now going back to the Future. Now this is not a big deal, but on the van it says Dr. E. Brown Enterprise 24-hour scientific services. The only reason I bring up this picture is, now this is 1985. Guys, a lot of people know back in 1985, there really wasn't any 24-hour service except for hospitals. It's not like nowadays. Now everything's 24 hours. So to me, it was kind of odd that the van in 1985 says 24-hour scientific services, because usually in the 80s, people went home.
Yeah.
There's no 24 hours, and 24 hours really mostly really got started in the 2000s, where now like there's stores that are 24 hours now.
Yeah.
The only thing that was 24 hours really in the 80s mostly was just hospitals. So I thought that was a little odd. I'm not saying it's Mandela effect or not. I'm not saying that at all, but I thought that was a little odd, and I don't remember. Just for me, I don't remember ever seeing the 24-hour mark on that van.
That's interesting. I like it though. Doc Brown Enterprises, 24-hour scientific services. 24-hour scientific services. That's kind of cool. Like, what would that entail? Like scientific services, repairing your time machine, I guess.
Yeah, no. The store closed at 10, 11. Yeah, in the 80s, there was really nothing 24 hours except for the hospital. Nothing.
Right. There was no 24-hour anything. Nothing. What was it? Taco Bell. Taco Bell was the first all-time fast food restaurant to actually start a 24-hour service, because all the stoners were going to Taco Bell in the middle of the night. So I remember Taco Bell was the first 24-hour fast food, then McDonald's, and then a lot of them went 24 hours later. But nobody had 24 hours anything except for emergency services. But then again, he is emergency services, right? Enterprises,
I mean, technically he's an inventor, so I mean, why would an inventor be 24 hours?
Right.
But I mean, like I said, I'm not saying that's a Mandela effect. I'm just saying it doesn't really match in the 80s.
Well, it would be as for anybody else outside of any fucking camp. It's just truth drops. And so if you're a true, as Tony says, you're a truther. You would look at the truth drops.
I think the band used to say "E Norma Stitz."
So it's a truth drop. It's just a weird truth drop for certain things. It kind of narrates the movie, moves forward for the movie. So I think that's kind of cool.
Okay, we already did that one. The Lone Pine from the Pine Train. Let's see.
That's cool. Yeah.
Well, it was weird because Doc had a white suit and he had a yellow suit. I thought at one time they had the same color. Hold on, I'm trying to. Some of these don't. Okay. When he woke up, like I said, when he woke up to go to him, you could say that's a 13 because a 1 and a 2 is a 3, a 2 and an 8 is a 10. 10 plus 3 is 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
when he got that phone call from Doc to go to the mall, that can actually add up to a 13. So, like I said, not a huge thing, but I got a 13 out of it. Not huge. Let's see here. Because that's twin. Okay.
Numbers.
I always thought this name was weird. Marvin, Barry, and the Starlighters. I always thought the name was weird. I'm not saying that's a Mandela effect, but Marvin, Barry, and the Starlighters. I mean, what?
Yeah, we're talking about truth drops, not Mandela effects. Truth drops. So, yeah, Marin, Barry, and the Starlighters.
It just just doesn't sound right.
Starlighters. Okay. Don't know.
Like I said, I'm not saying that's a Mandela effect, but
Marvin with the 2 V. Yeah. I was on 1 V, but 2 V's. Marvin Berry.
Now, where's that one picture? Hold on.
Well, there was a 24 hours again.
Where
you just passed up 24 hours.
I'm sure I had that there for a reason, because there's another picture I wanted to show first, but I don't. Well,
24 hours in a day, right?
Well,
I mean, theoretically.
Well,
theoretically.
The picture I was going to show first, it didn't come over in the email, and that 24-hour you saw thing I'm bringing that up, but it's supposed to go with this other picture that for whatever reason it didn't. Let me find it here, and then I'll just show up on my phone what I'm talking about.
Does 24 has an association with Sagittarius? If I understand right. I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
24/7. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I okay.
Well, 24. 2 and 4 is 6, and 6. Well, 24/7 is technically 13.
And this is the reason why I'm showing this, because when Marty, okay, I don't know if you can see here that good. Here, let me pop it up. When Marty, I know you can't really see it, but when Marty comes back to the future from the past, I know you can't see it. I don't know why. You know what? I'll do this. Because I want people to see a clear picture of what I'm talking about. Give me a second. Let me where is it? Why can't I? I'm such a slacker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slack.
Yeah, I'm a slacker. Okay, it's Sky. Okay, hold on, Sky. So, how was your weekend?
Oh, just randomly cool. It was raining, hailing, sunshine, raining, hailing, sunshine. Kind of an unusual weather pattern going on pretty much everywhere on the back of this fucking turtle is an unusual weather going on everywhere. So it's nothing weird, just here, everywhere. So I don't know. Was it rain over there? We usually run the same kind of line on the map. Did you guys have rain, or what do you guys have there? What's your weather?
Can you? I put myself on the. No, it's actually. Well, Bob, you're asking me if it was raining. You know what that tells me?
What's that?
You know what that tells me?
What?
That you do not follow me on Instagram.
Oh, absolutely not. No, I don't watch you at all. You scare me. You put weird things on.
You know why? You don't follow me because you wouldn't ask that question. Because if you did, I'll show you. I'm going to show you this. What I did.
You follow too many strippers. I can't follow you. Yeah, there's too many strippers on there. Oh, shit. So you went kayaking?
We went kayaking off of Alki.
No way. Oh, shit. Nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Take it. You gotta get there. Damn it.
Oh, man.
Do it. Do it.
I had 2 kayaks. I missed my kayaks. I had to give them up. Waste my kayaks.
You guys hear what I said? I said faster. What I meant is I was making my wife do the paddling.
Do it. Do it.
That's
paddle faster.
That's what I did over the weekend.
Very cool.
Yeah, and it was cloudy, but dude, it didn't rain. It was perfect. Okay, this is what I wanted to show. Now he when he went back to his time, 1985, Marty McFly crashed. Okay, now, guys, go with me on this. I remembered him not crashing into a thing that says Assembly of Christ. Okay, I remembered him crashing into the theater that had X-rated movies. Now, after he crashed, they showed this real fast.
OG American style. What the fuck?
I thought he crashed into the porno theater.
Okay.
I didn't. And then when I was watching this movie, like I said, he crashed into a thing that says Assembly of Christ.
Wait. So the movie theater has orgy American style. The other side of it said XXX porno movies. But then when he crashes into the movie theater, it's Assembly of Christ.
Yeah. Like I said, it was odd. You know, like I said, I am not saying that's a Mandela effect. I'm just saying I could have sworn I thought he crashed into the porn place instead, because I thought that was kind of, it was kind of showing you what 1985 was like. And then it showed this place on the side. I thought he crashed into this.
What? Wait a minute.
And I don't remember. I remember they played sex movies at theaters in the 80s. I remember Triple X movie theaters, but I don't even remember Triple X movie theaters being 24 hours.
I don't remember that 24-hour movie theater. We should ask what's his name? Paul Rodriguez? Not Paul Rodriguez. What's his name? Pee Wee Herman about the 24-hour X-rated movie theaters. He would know.
The sex design stuff showed up for me a couple of years ago for myself.
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't remember. I'm not, guys. It's not a camp. It's no Mandela shit. I'm just saying I don't remember no fucking orgy American style.
Long Reach Road. Look, Long Reach Road. Whoa, yeah, he hit the Triple X rated. Yeah, that's what I thought. I saw it on the big screen. I'm like,
this is all SX, ES, SEX. And that was Assembly of Christ. Doesn't it look like a demon? If you look at the red eyes, see the little two red eyes?
Oh.
It looked like a demon coming out of a fucking like Assembly of Christ. Like a demon coming out of it from the back end with the red lights, two red eyes.
That's a good one, Bob. That's a good one.
Yeah, doesn't it look like that? Like it's a demon? Like it looked like a frog monster or a dragon, or like a dragon's head. I don't know, making shit up. But
no, hold on. Wait, right now there are protests at a place called Tower Theater. That's a church.
No shit. Is it called the Assembly of Christ? Is it because it would go? I mean, guys, we're not doing Mandela shit. These are truth drops. These are truth drops within the movie. So this incorporates everybody in the community equally. So again, with the Assembly of Christ and this demonic looking object coming out, which is the back end of the car, space car, or time travel car, or dimensional shift car.
Yeah. And like I said, the only reason I took this picture because I thought they had the same color suit at one time. They're so opposite color. But I mean, his is white, his is yellow. I remember him always being yellow, but I thought his was yellow too at one time. Now,
everything screams different colors on the fucking suits. I don't know, man. It's everybody's guess is right, I guess. But yeah, that's weird. That other part was really fucking weird. That was weird. That was a good catch, man. As a truth drop, people, we're using as a truth drop. I mean, so as a truth drop, that's fucking weird. You got to admit it to yourself, no matter what camp you come from. You're like, oh, that's weird.
Look, he said, yeah, the neck and next to car wall looked like a snake in it.
It looks like a snake's head. There it is.
Here, let me pull that back.
It looks like a snake. It reminds me of the Vatican when he stands in that the Vatican Hall. It looks like a snake's head at the end of it. It does look more like a snake. Let's do it. I gotta see this again. It might look like it.
Pull it back up. I accidentally X out of it, but I got it.
And snakes means secret knowledge and and early signals or early whatever stuff means secret knowledge. Snakes, also roses. It is a snake's fucking head. It's a snake's face. Looks like a little tongue hanging out of its corner, like a snake's face, like a snake's head. See, hissing snakes.
Yeah.
It looks like a snake.
Yeah, and I never really pictured it like that, but yeah. And look, right next to him, Bob, doesn't it look like a ghost opening the door on the left?
Yeah, looks like a ghost.
It looks like a man shape.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stupid. I know. I'm pulling straw.
No, we're all having fun. This is just everybody. This is entertainment only. There's nobody being serious. We're all having a stab at it. Tony called it out. It looked like a snake's head.
It does look like a man.
Yes,
But it does look like a man on the left.
And a man on the left. Because if nobody told you that was a back of a DeLorean, you would think it's a snake monster coming out. Or some sort of monster. Demon. Whatever. Reptile-ish. Oh, these are good.
And what's weird is the picture I sent on this X-rated, there's a blue van parked right in front of it on the bottom left, but for whatever reason, this picture don't show me it.
Blue van, and blue represents Thursday, the day. I'm just telling. The color blue is Thursday. Thursday is Thor's day, if that means anything at all. Yeah. Do I have that paper?
Yeah. And remember, and God, actually, if you think about it, if they still have XXX movies, $5, all seats, middle of the night, that's a bargain. $5 now.
24/7, you get a nap in there. Homeless will go sit in there for a while. Oh, I gotta write all that down. I don't have it written down.
Oh, I saw that, huh? You got that little man right there. It's like, I might have caught a ghost. Now,
snake, ghost.
Now I'm gonna pop this in here. Give me a second. I'm gonna pop something on the screen. What is this one called? Okay, let me share the screen. Back to now this one, of course, out here. I'm gonna put this. This is I knew Hazel has some Back to the Future videos. I grabbed a couple just to see if something that we missed too that we could talk about. That's from Back to the Future. So here, let me go here. Let me pop up bigger. Let me see here.
Letters connecting in the word back. The letters C and K are now connected, as well as the letters R and E.
Now, what he's saying right here is he's saying right now his Mandela effect that he actually has for. Wow, Hazel's right here. Wow, that's magical. That's magical. Now, what Hazel is saying right here is the C and the K is now connected.
Yeah.
Where the BA is not connected and to the future connected. Now that is kind of weird because I never really noticed that before until he mentioned it in the video. So that's kind of a cool little thing. Like if the C and the K is connected now, what would be the reason for connecting the C and the K? Is there a code, Bob? Is there like a meaning?
We'll look at C. Hold on, let me do a C. So C is 3. And K is 11. So you got 3, 1, 1. There you go. So you got C is 3, and then K is 11. Yeah, if you want to those out, 1 and 1 together, 2, then that's 5. But anyway, so it's 3 and 11. That means anything for the two numbers that have connected, 3 and 11. They're 13, 3, 1, 1. Is that a thing everyone's? I don't know. Throw it away. Most likely it's bullshit. But we look it up. Also, before we're done with this clip here and we watch it, I'm interested in. See that arrow at the end of the K?
Yeah.
There's an arrow point at the end of the K, like an arrow. That arrow has been dominant in a lot of things lately. So after we review Hazel's movie here, I want to focus on that arrow. So, but other than that, go ahead.
No, okay. Let's play a little bit more. Let's hear some more.
Future. And I don't ever remember any letters that were connected in the movie title. There are some other.
See, that's what I'm talking about now. Like I was telling you a little bit earlier. When people point things out like that, what's so fun about it is when you start looking at what they're talking about, it doesn't look right. You know what I mean?
Oh no, it don't look right at all.
It doesn't it doesn't look right. And before, I never even realized until he brought it up. It just looks strange. Now, of course, right here, he's talking about the big and small guitar.
That I want to mention as well. There's a scene at the beginning of the movie where Marty goes to Dr. Brown's house and he plugs in his guitar and is standing in front of this huge speaker. Well, for me, the guitar he used to plug in that scene was red. And now it's this small mustard yellow looking guitar. And I don't remember that.
Yeah, we talked about the guitar, but it's different.
And
but the color of the jacket.
Not wearing it in the scene with the red guitar at the beginning. I remember him wearing that red jacket from the beginning of the movie.
Now that's interesting. So he has a memory of him going in there. He was always wearing like that jacket where they make a joke out of it, saying that's a life jacket back in 1955. So he has a memory of him wearing that even right there, and that's a good one because I'm trying to picture it because he's right, because somehow when he goes back in time, he's wearing it everywhere, but he doesn't have it here on this section no more.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are saying red jacket for sure. I remember red.
Okay.
And you know what? I don't have a picture of this, but Miguel, our friend, he was there at the movie night. And you know,
I want to hear what he said.
Guys, remember the part here? Let me see if there's a picture when I'm about to talk about, because Miguel thought he saw something that he
individually misremembered. Yes.
Doc Brown's house and Back to the Future. Give me a second.
I'm curious what he said. Because our buddy's non-biased. He's not part of anybody's camp. He's just a regular schmuck. So what he would see.
Is that the one from in the movie?
Depends on what year.
Well, because he was saying, because when he runs up to the house, he goes, and there's a garage. There's like the garage on the right hand side, and he goes straight in the house, and he goes, because I don't remember there being the garage. He goes, I thought it was just one house where everything was in there. That you didn't have to go outside to where he had the time.
Yeah, you had to walk out around the house, right?
He does. Miguel did not remember. See that car parked in front? Miguel goes, I don't remember that ever being there.
Well, he would know about a garage because he's a mechanic.
He's a mechanic.
Yeah, we always joke about our old thing was, well, I'll never ever buy a house without a garage. I'm the same way. When I look for houses, if there's no garage, I don't want the house. I gotta have a garage. So he's a garage guy. So he would know if there was a garage at the house or not. So if he showed up, there's no garage.
Yeah. So like I said, he was just saying he doesn't remember. He's seeing both. He thought everything was just all connected with one.
One house.
There, knocks on the door, and because he goes, because there's a scene where they were in the garage, right?
Yeah.
Making that model of the town, and then Marty's mom knocks on the door to come in.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, and Miguel goes, see, now they're back in the garage. How would the mother know to knock on the garage door versus the house door?
Yeah. Or because that was the 50s, I always have to flip coins around. Or he had it remodeled. Why would he do that? I don't know. But he had it remodeled to get rid of the garage and turn it into part of the house. So the beginning one is just the entire house with the garages incorporated into the house. And then back in the 50s, where it was original house, it had a garage. Again, guys, I'm just trying to debunk as much as I can. It's your guess. Don't get mad at me for doing this. I'm just trying to make shit make sense. No. But yeah, it's a good one.
No, it's why it's fun if you could actually run out a screen and buy a bunch of people, because different people remember different things. I remember that, and it's just kind of cool that You know, it's very awesome. I think it's awesome
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
like right here, like he remembers that was all. That's what I meant. He remembers was all garage.
Garage. It looks like the roof. That's not a house roof.
But
That's a garage.
Yeah, but he went into the house here. He went into the house, and if you look up here, look at the roof. You see that picture, Bob?
Yeah. The ceiling is obviously the roof portion is after being it's a garage.
So he knocked on the main door, and once he told him about the he felled his head and you know about how he designed the what do you call that? That little capacitor, right? Then he drags him in the house, and he puts that thing on his head, you know, and it's like, and Miguel's like, see, he goes in the house, but that looks like the garage, but he passes the garage. So you know,
behind him, is it open? Is that blue behind him? See that blue back there? Is that open? Is it like an open garage?
Oh, I see your point.
It looks like it's blue. I don't know. It's just guys, we're guessing.
No, it's just cool. Other people pointing stuff out like this, like
that was dark. Because he got there towards the evening, and then it was blue at one point, and then it gets dark, like it's an open garage door.
Yeah,
but we don't
see. This is where he knocks.
Yeah, like an open door, garage door, garage. Oh, that's the front door, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, that's the front door. He went to the front door.
Yeah. Then they end up in a garage. I don't know. And
of course, that's where, yeah, that's where he showed the video in the house. So it was just like I said. I'm not saying any effects here, but it's just, and of course here, that's the garage now.
Yeah. Or the doors that are shut to the garage looks like it's part of the house.
Like I said, that's what I said. Miguel just thought it was all connected to one house.
Yeah. It could be skipping scenes, all kinds of stuff.
Things. Yeah. I mean, yeah, different people remember different things. That's what's fun, bringing everybody in. You know, like I said, my son noticed the twin mall changed to Lone Mall. I never noticed that before.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, that is right. You are right. That's what Doc Brown was saying, that he always had a vision of pine trees. I guess what he meant is he had a vision of having a mall called Lone Pine. Which is always weird. Which is always weird because he crashes into a barn, that triggers him to go from owning the mall or something, because if the mall name changed, was he always the owner, or does he now own that land or something? Why into his shed trigger something to name change the mall? But hey, that's what I mean. It's awesome. Everything connects. It's really cool. It's really cool. So
fun movie. It's fun to break.
I'm saying how the movie's brilliant in that way. So let's go back to his video to see.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
There's the 9/11.
So that's very strange to me. Anyway, just wanted to make this quick video.
Okay, so he shows two different pictures. The one on top with the C and the K not separating. The one on the bottom. So I guess somebody must have made this on top where it doesn't connect. Because the one on top, I'm glad they did that, because what it's trying to show you is that the one on top looks normal. Then the one on the bottom.
With the color.
That's what I love watching the videos, kind of showing you that
the bottom one has more green or a blue reflection. It's a bluish, greenish reflection. I don't know if you guys see that tint, the green or the blue. And there's a lot of blue in antiquity now. Tons of blue. And blue is a difficult color. Again, with history, guys, blue is a difficult color to make in history, especially artists. Blue is the most expensive paint you could buy because it took a lot, and somebody finally figured it out much later to make it cheaper. But yeah, only the Egyptians were using blue, and that was they lost the art of how to make blue. But anyway, Blue keeps showing up in everything now.
You know what's cool is Don H is on my YouTube and D Live. So Don, I just messaged you on D Live. I love it. This is fun. This is what I love about these kind of stuff. It's just fun. This is oh yeah, and guys and people in the chat, since you're all here, people in the chat, we got a kick-ass lineup really this week of topics. I mean, we really do got a kick-ass lineup, guys. For example, on Tuesday on my Horror Talk channel, I'm going to be talking about the origin of the werewolves. I'm going to be talking about the werewolves movies, but I have an article on where the werewolves kind of started from, being called the Lions, origin into that. So that's tomorrow. On Wednesday, guys, I wish Primalum was in the chat because I would love for him. I don't see him in the chat, but I would love for him to come on with us on Wednesday because we're going to be talking about angels. About
angels,
what jobs they have, what are the jobs of angels in heaven, and what are their jobs here on earth, and what are their names? What do they do? What are they here for? You know what I mean? The bloodline. So we're going to be diving into angels this Wednesday, and then Thursday I'm going to be doing the Conjuring stuff on the Horror Talk channel in order how it works with the nun. I'm going to be breaking it down. The Conjuring series in order of all the movies, Annabelle, and trying to go through there. And then Friday, I thought, you know what? I hear a lot of stuff about Black Tom on a lot of channels. Somehow Black Tom is a conspiracy. I don't know how. So I thought, you know what, Bob? We're going to do a show on Friday about Black Tom, about the history of Black Tom, 1916, the World War I, Germany's bombing. I got the articles. I got the history of it. And I wanted to break it down on Friday on okay, this is the story of Black Tom. Why is there conspiracy on it? So we're going to be breaking down Black Tom on Friday. That's what I'm saying, guys. We got to guess topics this week. So you guys,
I worked at Fort Lewis Historical Army Museum, so I'll know all about it. I'll give my opinion.
Yes, and what's Black Tom? Oh, you don't know about Tom? Well,
it was some bullshit bombing. It happened in the East Coast somewhere. He said World War I and World War II, one of the two. I have to do research. I have to find, and I gotta find it. See, when I do my research, I gotta find it in a book that I can hold in my hand. I don't trust anything online. Nothing. Everything's compromised online. You can look online and it's a lie. So unless I find it in a historical book, well, I'll find one and I'll look for it in a book. I'll give you what it says there with pages I can read, and I can verify its dates and all that fun stuff.
Shelley, are you subscribed to my gypsyroad.live website? The reason I'm asking is if you're not, send me an email to here. And then what I'll do is I'll forward you my weekly newsletter because I'm not trying to do a plug and play right here, but if you were subscribed to my newsletter, it talks about all our future shows this week. And look, if you scroll down,
well, there you go. Perfect.
Angels, right? Here's Angels talking a little bit about the Angels, right? But right here. Explosion at Black Tom, a forgotten history of sabotage during World War I. So if you guys were subscribed to my thing, I have here the history of Black Tom and the web link to an internet page that talks about the history of Black Tom. So Shelley, so if you're not subscribed to my thing, subscribe to it because then you could see what our show's about. Click on some YouTube pages or YouTube or web pages and get a little bit of knowledge before the show, and then you come to the show, you know more. So like, you know what I mean?
Feel that sounds like school. It's not like school. It's for fun, guys. You know,
it's for fun. But what I mean, if you're interested in these topics, I have links where you could go talk more about the topics even before the show starts.
Yeah.
And And I make it easy. I wrote Monday show, and if you click on the picture, of course, it takes you to the webpage. You know, what is the role of angels in heaven? And of course, if you scroll down, these are my topics for horror talk: the ancient origins of werewolves, horror talk, the Conjuring universe, every movie in order, and of course, the 2 music videos that I put out that week is right here. Okay, if you like music videos, you can actually just play right here. The music video just plays right here on this page. It doesn't take you to a YouTube page or nothing. It actually plays it right here. So just email me, Shelly, and I'll put you on the
Yeah.
where you get my newsletter. So that's it. I mean, I'm not trying to sell my website or not.
No, but it's good because they have like when you go to if you go to the university, you go to classes, you always want to have like they give you the papers and stuff for class, and you kind of read up on what you're going to be talking about. Yeah. It's always good to walk in there with some kind of clue.
And Hazel, we're not done with this video yet. I got, like I said, we're just having fun here. This is I want. What was this? What did she say here? Oh, I like that. I don't get notifications. Thanks, Eric. What's the URL page to get on? Sure. Oh, just you just here. All you do if you want to be on there permanent, just go to gypsyroad.live. I mean that's my website, and my website is free to sign up.
It's free.
It's free, and by signing up, it gets you. It'll put you on where you get all my newsletters.
Yeah, no, we do apologize after you sign up for some strange black vans parked in front of the outside of your house with cameras. Has nothing to do with us. I don't want to scare anybody into not signing up. But if there is some strange black vans in front of your house, it's not us. There you go.
I wasn't kidding, people. I'm trying to create the number one best community for all of us to be safe. It's a safe community. So apparently on Google, the Google Back to the Future Day, and of course, he's showing an old poster of the jacket color, and down here, the C and the K is not mixed. See? Jacket red, and of course, in the movie's orange. Well, on this one, he does play a red guitar. He does play the red guitar during.
Guys, disclaimer: he does play red guitar later on in the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, he does play red guitar. It could be from when he's playing Johnny Be Good.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they signed it. That'd be awesome. Get a signature. You know what? Never read the comics. I didn't even know they had comics until I saw this.
Yeah.
And of course, in the comic, he has a black guitar. That was cool. And then he has another one, but here's another guys. I wanted to get a variety of different ones, just so we can look at different ones.
Yeah, you can use your discernment.
Yeah,
provide you with the materials for you guys to figure out yourself.
Now, Hazel, I wish that jacket was red in the movie too, because anybody knows me knows I hate the color orange. I hate the color orange.
Yeah.
Oh, can I show you guys what a cool birthday present that I got?
What? What is it?
It's not hooked up yet.
Is it a video game? Is it an Atari?
No. My wife bought me a microphone to go like where I can connect it to the desk and it'll come out to here.
Oh.
She bought me a Yeti microphone for the show.
Oh, cool! So you could play with it. You could feel the boys. You could when you talk. You could like talk to it, like the microphone, and you could stroke the boys below.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
That's cool. Nice. So this
cool.
This one is from a guy named Hidden Knowledge. Hidden Knowledge. Now, I don't know too much about hidden knowledge. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who he is. If you guys know who he is, let me know if he does a lot of great stuff. But he has something on Back to the Future. I just wanted to get different Back to the Future stuff on here.
Yeah.
See if he says something that I've never heard before. So let's see. Let's see what this one says.
Marty is trying to avoid his vice principal, Mr. Strickland. However, he fails to do so, and Strickland gives him a lecture of how much of a slacker he is, just like his father.
I remember that.
How do you guys remember this scene playing out? A, he gives him a lecture from a distance. B, he gets in his face really close. C, he gets so close that their noses touch.
I mean, I just watched this, and he gets close. Now, their nose never touched. Their nose never touched. Now, I'm curious what is he saying that their face. Now, he never gave him a lecture from the distance. The idea was they were close. So let's see how it plays out.
I remember a distance.
Do you?
I do. I'm misremembering. I have a bad memory, so I'm debunked fucking first.
So let's see. Like I said, I just watched this, and they were close, but not nose touching, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Answer is C. And here it is. I also don't remember this.
No, their nose. I don't remember the nose touch. I just saw the movie Saturday.
It looks like a man in a hat. Look at the silhouette. It's a man in a cowboy hat. You see the silhouette of the mouth, the hat, the hat. You see the man in the hat. The shoulders, where their neck is the shoulders.
Oh well, they made him look. Well, they made him look old on purpose because remember they reshowed him in the 50s.
No, I'm talking about the area between their mouths, the skin. They shape like a hat, a man in a hat, with the brim that comes out where their mouths make the brim.
Yeah. If you look at the man, they make a shape of a man right there. Wow.
It's the man in the hat. It's the man in the hat. You almost see his face.
And look, the hat's like white.
You see the dark shading? You see the chin where it comes down, where it's a darker shading, like he got a long beard. Hey, I'm in there. I'm joking, but it's a man in a hat with a beard.
The hat shape is mostly the white color, and then when you
and you go down and you see a beard.
Wow.
Like a man's face with a hat and a beard. No, it's not me, everybody, but it looks. The reason, okay, let's put it this way. Let's use science. Where's Tony at in this one? The reason why I see a man in a hat with a beard is because I look like a man in a hat with a beard. Of course, you're going to see yourself in your own reflection. Debunked. That's why I'm seeing the beard. It would be in my eye hole.
I got a connection. What that could mean right there.
What's that?
Spielberg didn't direct it or produce it. His company Emblem is the one that helped. Steven Spielberg helped make the movie. But Steven Spielberg's the director of the Indiana Jones movies.
Yeah.
You could say that. Maybe somehow
that could be Indiana Jones. That could be Indiana Jones. That could be Indiana Jones. Yes, I definitely.
I know.
That's good.
That's I know that's a far stretch, but Steven Spielberg is the director, and he's friends with George Lucas, who to me is the godfather of Mandela effects. He really is. Yeah. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. I think Steven Spielberg, George Lucas is the godfather of Mandela effects.
Yeah. There's the man, the hat, and a beard.
Could be Indy. See?
It could be Indy.
Wow.
I'm only seeing the beard because I have a beard.
Wow. This is why I love playing these videos, because whoever would have thought that.
It is clearly a man in a hat. Look here. Look at myself.
Louder. Let's pull up a little. Now look. It looks, yeah, it looks like
You see the beard? You see the beard? It's of course it's a door at a distance. I'm just seeing the man that had the beard. Only because I have one. That's the only reason why I see it.
yeah.
Let's make my face look like that one. Like that one.
Looks like he almost gives him one of those Eskimo kisses. I remember him getting really close to his face and telling him how much of a slacker he is, just like his father, but their noses never touched.
That's weird. I just saw this Saturday. I never saw their nose touch.
Mandela effect, we're going to be focusing on the scene towards the end of the movie, which has Marty filling in for the guitarist that got injured
while
helping him get out of the trunk of the car. During this scene, the guitarist rushes over and calls his cousin to let him know he has found a new unique sound.
He calls Chuck Berry.
During this scene, you can see the bandages he has over his injured hand. How do you guys remember these bandages being? A, they have blood spots all over them. B, really bloody. Or C, clean white bandages.
Clean white.
No, okay. Now I saw this on Friday because I was like looking for clues. I was looking for clues in this scene, and he calls Chuck Berry. And what I remember on Saturday night watching on the big screen, it wasn't bloody, but it was bandages with some blood on it.
Yeah.
So
to me, I remember it white.
Blood spots. For me, it's A, blood spots. That's what I saw on Saturday. And
Yeah.
I can't really remember what I remember from the past because I really wasn't paying too much attention. But on Saturday, he had white with blood spots on it.
Yeah. It was white, mostly white. Again, I guess I misremember, so this is how this rolls. Maybe a little bit of blood spots, but not much, because this is a family-friendly show, so it wouldn't show that much blood. It'd be a light bit amount, like very small, minute amount, mostly white.
Yes, Tony. There's the red guitar. Yeah, that red guitar. That's what.
There's the red guitar.
So it's easy to think that guitar in the beginning was red because we're remembering that main guitar scene. Now, I'm not saying it was never red. Maybe it was, but I'm just saying that can easily be crossed over. So, but here we go. Let's find out. Finish it, because now I saw on Saturday it was white with some blood spots on it. That's what I saw on Saturday. So let's see what he says.
Yeah.
And the correct answer is B, really bloody.
Now it is.
Okay, no. He put really bloody, but that's what I saw on Saturday. That's not my opinion. Really bloody. That's white with blood spots.
Well, no, dude, it was never even like that. It's bloody. And later on in the show, it really, like the trunk of it's bloody, man. Like and again, just me, only me, get off my turnip truck. But I had noticed in movies, especially in Back to the Future, where Biff bumps his nose and now he's driving the vehicle with blood coming down his fucking, like his lip has got blood coming down. He's bloodied up around the mouth. And this scene, lots of blood now. A lot of movies with heavy blood. Only to me. It's just like I'm seeing weird shit like that. A lot of blood now. So this one's really fucking loaded with the blood in this. The whole movie now has got Biff with blood all over his lip. He's driving with blood coming off his fucking lip, like down his lip. Like, I remember him being all beat up, bloody. The face. Now his hand is all bloody.
So right here, standing, there's just a little bit of blood in the front.
Yeah.
And he's calling. There's blood there. I'm trying to see the picture of him from when he was at the car, but doesn't. Oh wow, they got cool. They got little Legos. Marvin Berry and the Starlighters Lego Dimension. Oh, that'd be awesome. They had their own Legos. Oh.
Well, my memory has not that much blood in this show for children. It wasn't that much blood. Again, it's just me. But now it's loaded with saturated blood. And Ben's face is bloodied up. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
Almost ripped from his hand.
let's see. Let's continue on.
Personally, remember some blood spots, but not as much blood as there is now. What do you guys think? For our last Mandela effect, we're gonna be going.
Of course, in the movie, it was A in the movie.
Yeah. Also, guys, before we continue to put, I always have to flip the coin around. You're either don't. Eric always talked about how the TV screens now have ultra fucking fine, minute. I mean, we have the clarity is insane now. So if there was blood at the time, we watched it in the 80s up through the 90s with your regular TV sets, you weren't going to get that bloody experience as much as you would now with the clarity we have on TV.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
So the color red is dominant now. So, of course, let's throw that into the mix when we start making these decisions. But go ahead.
No, that's awesome. Somebody must be watching us from New England, because somebody in New England just went to my website. Must have signed up. So thank you. I get a notification when somebody goes to my website, and I just saw my notification. So good. Somebody's listening to me. Woo! All right. That's cool. Now, the movie, of course, the movie that I saw on Saturday was a Volkswagen blue. Now they're showing a B where it's a Mitsubishi. Now, I remember back in the day, I still remember it was a Volkswagen for me, but it wasn't blue. It was all white.
Yeah, white Volkswagen. There's the blue again that keeps popping up in places. Again, it's just me. But the blue keeps dominating things.
Back towards one of the beginning scenes of the movie when Marty first travels through time in the car. Prior to that happening, they are attacked by terrorists that are after Doc for not building them a bomb. These terrorists were in the van. However, there is some debate
of what C Brown. I've never heard anybody ever thought it was a brown van.
Was it A,
that one,
a Volkswagen bus? Was it B?
See, I remember being white, but not like that Mitsubishi. It was always
brownish. And the correct answer is A. And here it is.
It was a white Volkswagen. And I'm wrong. Of course I'm wrong.
Now, and then here, where is it? No, I got one more. We're going back to Hazel video. Now, I think we've seen this one kind of before, but since we're on it again, we're gonna re-talk about this. Now, right here, now I rewatched it. I remember watching Hazel this video before, seeing that orange triangle at the bottom.
Orange triangles.
Okay. Now, honestly, on Saturday, I forgot to look for orange triangles because I remember watching it, and what I saw on Saturday, I would have to say it was all white. So I remember seeing this video with the orange triangles, but now I'm seeing this video again, like, oh shit, it is orange. And Back to the Future is on Netflix. So I went to that part on Netflix. The orange triangles are there, but man, I still don't even remember seeing orange at the theater. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I hate orange color too.
Yeah, that safety orange wasn't there for me. Again, I keep reiterating the fact that our TVs have changed and the clarity have changed. So colors you might not have noticed before are really enhanced now. Again, as I just flip the coin back and forth for people that do remember the orange ones. Maybe they saw it on a new television screen and it came in clear, or maybe they've never been there. Like some of us, it's just never been there in our memories. Again, memories, it's never been there. But now it's always been there. Yeah.
That wasn't the case. I don't ever remember.
I don't even remember the orange ring on
the orange there too, and his helmet too.
But he now has some pockets, and on the pocket for Dr. Brown, it's orange as well, which looks very weird to me. As another thing that's orange are his shoes. He now has Nike shoes, and he never had Nike shoes. He had work boots. They were either like a brownish yellow, but never Nike. It's very strange. And
orange
he was wearing a belt, which I don't remember a belt. It looks very strange as well.
I remember a belt just because I remember when the scene he goes into his father in bed to play Darth Vader. I remember him unclipping his cassette player from the belt. So I do remember a belt because that's where he took his cassette player and pulled it up and started playing Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, that one I don't know.
You know what? When on Saturday when he took the tape out, there was a moment where I was thinking to myself, is that a change or not? And what I mean is, when he pulled out the tape to put into it, it was supposed to tell you what kind of music he's playing. And I could have swore I remember it just said Van Halen.
Yeah.
Because you automatically know Edward's playing.
Yeah.
But this cassette that he put in said Edward Van Halen.
Oh.
And I thought that was odd because
Edward Van Halen.
Yes, he was playing. Now he was playing Eruption.
Yeah, I remember Van Halen.
Yeah,
written on.
And I thought that was odd because you're not gonna. The whole tape ain't just Edward Van Halen Eruption intro. It's all music. So it was weird seeing Edward on there. Let me see if I can find a picture of that maybe here. Let me see, Bob. Say something while I'm trying to find it.
Interesting.
Future and Van Halen.
That's funny. I keep looking at the Mandela above your head, and the green is fading in and out of the letters for me during the show. They keep fading in and out on certain letters. It's and A-N-D-E, and E is fading out of the green. I'm just, guys, I'm just me looking at the Mandela above Eric's head.
Now,
and the colors keep fading in and out. Well, anyway, here we go. Yeah, I don't remember Edward.
Yeah, see, now when I was watching it Saturday night, I'm like, I don't ever remember seeing the word Edward on there because if you think about it, Van Halen is about the group, not just Edward, David Lee Roth, Mark Anthony, and yeah, he played that guitar intro.
Which one died?
Yeah, but even on Van Halen tape, the first song on the album is called Eruption. That's just Eddie's playing. So
which one died? Which one just died? One of the Van Halen brothers.
Edward Van Halen died.
Which one?
Edward.
So Edward died.
Yes.
And the other guys are still alive.
Yes.
So isn't it ironic that the one that just died has his name appear on the tape?
See, long reach one? Yeah, Van Halen. Edward. What? No Edward. Yeah, I don't remember Edward being on there because I remember the idea is when you saw him put that tape in, you're like, oh shit, he's gonna play him some Van Halen. But I don't remember saying Eddie. And why would you just put Edward when it's a 90-minute tape? That means the 90-minute tape is a whole Van Halen album. So what? You're gonna call the whole Van Halen album Edward?
Huh. He was always known as Eddie. So why would he put Edward? Plus, again, guys, he's the one who died. He just recently died, didn't he, Eric?
Yeah, Edward's dead. He died of
cancer. He's another celebrity who just recently died. I don't know. Maybe he died before this. I don't know.
Tell me just up to my website. Yeah, and guys, I'm going to be honest. For the last 2 weeks, I haven't been updating that website just because I've been so busy. And I never tell you guys kind of a sad story. Not really sad, but I feel something that made me feel very bad Saturday night. When Miguel was coming over, I said, Miguel, bring your dog Lulu over, so the dogs can play with or our dog Eliza, our big white English bulldog. Well, because we're all going to be gone because everybody went to the movies. When we got back, Bob, Eliza could not put pressure on her right foot.
Why?
We don't know. We don't know if she jumped off the couch. So we thought, oh my God, did she break her leg? But I called the doctor today, and now she is putting pressure on her. So they made her a future appointment. They said, well, it's probably not broken because now she's putting a little bit of pressure on it. But I feel bad. I wonder what she did. And this is funny. Bob, this is so funny because she can't put pressure on the right leg. So the next day, right? It's Saturday morning. It's Saturday. No, I'm sorry. It's Sunday morning. And Sunday morning, I take the dog outside to go bathroom.
Yeah.
But I always have the leash on her because she likes to take off to the neighbor's yard. So the wife goes, well, you probably don't need the leash now because the dog can't put pressure on the right leg, right?
Bullshit.
So I didn't have the leash on, and as soon as I opened the door, it was so funny. I wish I had it on camera. That dog on 3 legs was trying to go to the neighbor's yard.
No.
That dog almost still outran me with 3 legs.
No.
It's hilarious. But I got the dog. But today she's putting a lot more pressure on it, and the doctor said, "Well, it's probably not broken because if it's broken, she still wouldn't want to put pressure on it."
Yeah, no.
I don't know what happened. All I can think of, she was chasing Lulu, the crazy dog, and probably jumped off the couch wrong.
That's all it was. Yeah. She jumps off couches, man. And I'm like, no, it's not good. Too much weight.
Do to her, Eric? what did the dog do to her? And the bad thing is, there's no bite marks on none of the dog or anything. So it was just weird. I just like, wow. Oh yeah. No, you're correct. The girl. Does everybody remember the sexy looking girl who was on White Snake in the video? Where that song? I hate that White Snake song. Here we go. I fucking hated that, guys. I'm sorry, White Snake. I hate that song. I never liked White Snake. But there's that sexy girl that climbs on top of the car. She passed away in 1959.
Well, it's an iconic video. It started a lot of other videos with women climbing on cars with bikinis and what was it? Even Paris Hilton made one where she's eating a fucking hamburger and she's like, a
Wendy's burger.
Yeah, crawling on a car. And so that was just an iconic outside of the video song. Yeah. Oh, that's another one Edward died, and now his name shows up on this cassette tape. Yeah. Are we in the land of the dead? Is this what's going on here?
I caught that Saturday night, and I was like, oh, that's kind of weird.
Are the dead coming back to speak to us, Eric? There's a lot of paranormal activity been going on. Where's Veal at in the sidebar? Where she should be going. There's a lot of paranormal activity going on nowadays.
So let me go back to.
We're all dead. Every one of you are dead. All of you.
See this right here. Now this is talking about that belt. Like I said, I do remember that belt because of that. He was like I said, and he was saying he's Darth Vader right here. Yeah, so I actually do remember the belt, but hey, it doesn't mean you do. You know, that's a beautiful thing about this is it's whatever you remember.
And he didn't do this. He did this. He didn't do this. He did this. That's what the Vulcans did. The Vulcan, he did the Vulcan thing, not this.
Yeah.
This. Not this. Show you guys that one. I don't know. Looked like a scene where he's going like this with his thumb out. Thumb was in.
I'm sorry, but that was kind of funny. I always bitter about that. I climbed on a car myself before she did, but nobody cared.
But were you in a fucking mankini? Were you wearing a mankini eating a hamburger? Were you like lathering yourself down with water and like a sponge wearing a mankini? I don't know, Tony. I don't know about you now. I bet there's pictures are going to surface with you on a car in a mankini with water. Be careful.
There's the symbol. There's the hand.
Yeah, but his thumb is out.
Yeah, his thumb's out. It should have been because Vulcan had it all together.
He did the whole Vulcan thing with his arm out like that. Why does it look like he's fucking?
And and look, it's kind of hard because now you're touching.
How the hell does he put his hand behind his back?
That's a hell of a stretch.
I don't remember no
try to do that on your side. That is freaking hard.
How the hell do you do? Why would you do it? Why won't you just go like this? It was like this. He put his hand forward. What the fuck is this? And why is that? He got a circle. He's got that circle breathing apparatus on his fucking face. Like it's a. What the fuck is that circle apparatus? Here we go. Am I doing it?
Their pants, the orange shoes that Doc Brown has, the belt that Marty McFly now has, and that orange on the visor. Both their visors have orange as well.
Yeah.
That just looks so odd to me. So take a look. 1:18 a.m. and this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right. Check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head. I'm into the future. 1 minute.
Okay. Oh, okay. See, no orange there.
Orange?
He's showing like other people wearing the suit, but nobody else has the orange. No orange. Not even the Lego toy has orange.
Yeah.
Einstein, you devil. A minute to instantly arrive at this moment.
Yeah, that is weird. You know, when I start rewatching it, if you try to break down a meaning of the movie, it's again a movie about people picking on the poor. And Eric, what do you mean by that? I mean, because Marty McFly, the family was poor. I mean, the father, they probably got the house from the parents because the parents were rich. The mom drank a lot of alcohol. The dad was just a regular worker, and his boss was Biff. And this is why the movie's about the rich against the poor. Because listen, Biff is Donald Trump. He's the rich boy in this movie because in the movie back in 1955, he had a fancy car at a young age, brand new car. He gotta have money, right? So, and Biff is an idiot, right? He's an idiot.
Yeah.
But in 1985, Biff was Marty's dad's boss. He was a supervisor. An idiot was a boss, and rich people who get their way to be paid to college, they become bosses with idiots, right? Now, what happens when Marty McFly comes back where he kind of changes the past, right? Well, what changes in the past is Marty's dad, McFly, went to college. Now when he comes back in the future, his dad has a BMW. The kids, the oldest son, in the original 85, worked at a fast food place. In this one, after he has money, he has a suit, went to school, and the daughter has boyfriends. So what the movie's trying to tell you is, no matter what, money brings you happiness. If you get everything. If you're poor, you get nothing. I mean, because the reversal role happens, Biff becomes just a waxer, waxing cars.
Yeah, a detailer, a car detailer. Is a little kid.
Now the only thing is it's cute for a movie. If they all went to college, I'm sure the oldest son and the daughter will not be living there anymore in the new timeline. They would probably have their own places. But I get it. To have them all in the house to show that
it would make sense that he's a car detailer because that means he has the skill set to steal a car. Because in part 2, he steals the DeLorean and goes and drops off the magazine. He steals and then parks the DeLorean back exactly where it was, and he was able to get into a DeLorean and figure out how to go through time and figure shit out in the car. Now, he couldn't have done that if he was like a garbage man. No offense to garbage, that's a damn good job, but sanitation. He was a car detailer. So that means he knows how to pick up cars, move cars, drive cars, park cars, clean cars, detail cars. So that's why he was able to move. Everyone's like, why the significance of him being a car detailer? Because that's gave him the skill set to steal a DeLorean.
Aren't all movies like that? Yeah, I mean, yeah, the truth. Yeah, if you watch my horror talk last week, I broke down 4 horror movies about the poor get screwed over and the rich takes advantage of everybody. Yeah, that's everyday life. But I love how they really tell that in the movie. I mean, that's what's good about it. And if anybody doesn't know, the people who made this movie, literally, we're not joking, they literally wanted a Donald Trump person in this movie. So they made Biff to look like Donald Trump, a rich, spoiled boy who's used to getting his way, and he picks on the people. Because if you really think about it, guys, if you really think about it, Biff, he was going to murder Marty McFly. When he had Marty in front of his car, he was going to ram him into that truck. He was going to kill him. And then Donald Trump was trying to rape the mother in that car. Remember? He pulled the guy out. He told his gang, take Michael J. Fox, go deal with him. I'll come later. And he was trying to rape. I mean, he literally raped. Now think about this. This is where time has changed. He's trying to rape her. I mean, he literally trying to have his way with her. But in the future, even though their lives got better, they still hired him to buff their cars out. This guy who tried to rape her. I mean, it's all fun in a movie, but when you start really thinking about it, like, holy shit, he did try to have his way with her.
He's drunk, drinking, he's an asshole.
And it's like, that's Donald Trump. It's like the director made the future Donald. Well, Donald was probably always like that. Like, guys, this is Donald Trump, and this is what he does to people.
Well, yeah. With Hollywood, the cabal, the Jewish cabal, nothing against anybody's, but it is what it is. And everyone, Eric and I are from California, we know about Hollywood is pretty much all Jewish, and there's no insult to that. I've got great friends that are Jewish, but they are. And then there's this cabal fight against the old curmudgeons, the old rich, the new money, the old money against the new money. Of course, they're going to make fun of the the new money, old money wars, and of course, Donald Trump is going to be the representative of the slime ball.
Yeah,
and he's a good sport for it because he was in WWF wrestling. He played the asshole manager of a bunch of wrestlers, so he's always been in the part, Eric. He's always the bad guy in the part, the maneuverer and the conniver in the part. He's always played the part. As far back as you can remember in the 80s when I was a WWF wrestling Superfly Snuka. Cool, man. Rowdy Piper, all of them. And then there's Donald Trump with his managers, because WWF wrestling. And then he tried to maneuver himself into, what was it? Football. Oh, was it X football? Football X?
XFL.
Remember, Eric? XFL. Donald Trump trying to do XFL with the cheerleaders that are pretty much almost entirely naked dancing, and then there's no rules. Everyone's
yeah.
It's just a role, man. So no insults to anybody out there. If you're a Donald Trump fan, that's cool. Look, it's just we're talking about the role he played, and so they mimicked him as Biff. Biff, Donald Trump.
No, and they said they always based it off of Biff before he ever became president. Long time ago, they said that they wanted a character like Donald Trump before he was president. It wasn't. They didn't say like afterwards. This was old. This is old news, so it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. And hey guys, I recommend AMC to rent out the theater for up to 20 people. It was only $99.
Oh, that's fucking cheap for a whole family to be in there for 20. That's actually cool, dude.
And it's really cool. I stand up. I gave a little speech to everybody.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's my theater.
And it's supporting. It's supporting your local theater, your mom and pop theater, whatever.
Yeah,
I do it.
Well, the idea is for the theater is the idea is they're going to make their money off of you with the popcorns and sodas.
Yeah.
Because you pay your ass off. But the thing is, you're not paying everybody a ticket. So our friend Jen, who brought 7 of the kids, 7 of friends, a regular ticket nowadays is about over $10 a ticket. So just say her herself, that's $80. So all she has to do is come buy some popcorn, and you get to relax. And the movie did not look old. The movie didn't look old. It really aged very well.
Let me know when I can do the arrows. I'm going to do the arrow thing. I'm doing like a Da Vinci Code with certain symbols. Let me know when it's okay.
Do it now, because we already talked everything we can about it.
Okay, so the arrows are significant, and they showing up in a lot of weird places. So if you look at Back to the Future, you're going to see the arrow connecting to the K. Now, Eric, I want you to look up Hillary Clinton's campaign poster. Let's start with that one. Hillary Clinton's campaign poster for president. So you can find that.
Let's see here.
I'm doing magic.
Which one?
Well, you can see the one with the arrow. You see it on there?
This one?
Yeah. So she had a lot of posters with that arrow. There's that arrow that keeps popping up in antiquity all through whatever's Clinton, whatever. The Clinton, there was an arrow version that kept passing itself around. There's hundreds of posters. Private people made posters, but one of her, there's the arrow. See? Well, Hillary for prison. But the idea is that the Hillary always had the arrow. She had an arrow in, not all of them, but some of them had an arrow that was from her campaign. And I thought it was interesting when you see the ones with there's an arrow up there, the blue one. That's an arrow one. So there's another arrow one with the blue arrow. So the arrow is significant. So you see that same arrow up there in Back to the Future, and then you see the same arrow with Hillary Clinton. So there's the arrow. So that arrow is unusually, for me, I know what the symbol is, but I'm just taking a guess at it. Now I want you to look up the Village People symbol. The Village People symbol. Maybe. Or if not, look up the Village People symbol. If not, look up the Village People's official video. Now, to give a little bit of a disclaimer out there, Mandela affected. I don't want to give away any answers to this at all because this is one of his finds. So I'm going to give him the credit, though, that led me to see this cool arrow thing. I go, oh, another cool arrow. But, okay, so they might not have it there. If you look up, there's the arrow. The arrow is significant in a lot of weird things now. Would you just type in arrow?
No, Village People symbol.
Oh, and then arrows pop. Why would it?
Natural village symbols, neural village symbols, and names.
Oh, that's unusual. It would pop up with just okay. Okay, type in okay, go to YouTube, and that's significant. But type in Village People the YMCA video, the official YMCA video. That we're just playing with stuff, guys. Again. This is not my find. This was Mandela affected who found. I'm not giving you guys the answers for the rest of the stuff. You have to ask him for that one. But he led me into it, and I saw the arrow thing. I thought was interesting because I've been doing the thing with the arrows. The official video. Is that the official video? Okay, cool. Now, you might have to turn it on, but then stop it at certain ports. You don't want to. There it is. So there's the YMCA. So maybe strictly with the YMCA. But look at that YMCA with the double arrows. There's the blue arrow and the red arrow. And then the triangles. For the YMCA. And this is in the video. I thought that was weird with these arrows that are showing up in a lot of labels, do your own research, guys. Find your own arrows. I'm sure you could probably do a show on just the arrows that you find in a lot of symbolisms. It's up to you what you think those arrows are, what they represent. Why did Hillary Clinton have it in her poster? It was dominant in their poster. Why is it in Back to the Future they have an arrow pointing into a direction? like kind of like moving. It's a time travel movie. Here's the YMCA in this particular video has the YMCA symbol with the 2 arrows. It's interesting just to kind of throw it at you guys and just to kind of add to your boredom if you're bored to do research and symbols and look up the arrow.
That's interesting.
I'll only one of the guesses, and this is one, and it's probably not it. Again, I would not put money on this one. Is people talk about remembering, and I remember only from the Aerospace Museum where we're located in the universe. We were in Sagittarius. In fact, somebody yesterday says, "Do you remember Sagittarius or Sagittarius arm?" And I stopped and I said, "I remember Sagittarius, but this Sagittarius arm thing is new for me." Why you're bullshitting? It's always been Sagittarius. Where are you from? Sagittarius. But if you look up Sagittarius, look up type in Sagittarius now. And I'm just putting something together. This is off the subject. Well, it's on the subject because there's the arrow. You guys can see the arrow. Like it's an arrow.
Word. No, you told me to type in something else.
Sagittarius. Type in Sagittarius now.
How you spell that word?
Spell it the best you can, and it'll correct it for you. That's how everyone's getting these Mandela effect. Sagittarius, SAGA.
Sagittarius. Oh man, my spelling is so bad that nothing's coming up close. Guys, somebody in the chat, spell that Sagittarius word for me. Oh, here it is. Sagittarius. SAGI. Okay. Yeah. That's awesome. Hold on. I gotta bring it up here. You're awesome, guy. You're awesome.
Yeah, Sagittarius. I don't know. I have a pigeon, so I speak pigeon. Eric and I speak a pigeon. If you guys know what those are. So California Central Valley pigeon. Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
Okay, so we just use anyone. If you notice, the Sagittarius as a symbol is what, Eric? Now, what does that look like to you?
It could be. I mean, it's an arrow. I mean, it looks a little bit reincarnation, a male symbol, but it's an arrow. I mean,
it's an arrow. Yeah, it's an arrow. So there's your arrow. So that's just throwing it at you guys. Connecting it to Sagittarius. So is it that people that are using the arrow in certain symbols saying that they remember Sagittarius? What is it that they're saying? If you can look at all these other ones that show an arrow. So a bow, an arrow, a bow, and an arrow. Another significant thing that keeps showing up that people claim that they don't remember it being there are bows. Bows, like on Dorothy's shoes in Wizard of Oz now has bows, and most people are like, I don't remember no bows. A lot of bows showing up in antiquity. The bows, and then you have arrows showing up in antiquity. And I'm like, well, that's Sagittarius, the bow and arrow. That's what Sagittarius is all about. See, there's their shoes. Now they have bows on them, and some people don't remember the bows. There they are. Little bows.
Oh, I remember you always wore these red shoes with bows.
Oh, yeah, I used to tap them. That's how I go through time and space. Seems to be a hot topic amongst all these truthers. All of a sudden, everyone's talking about portals. When I know Mandela Affected made a video way back on portals. All of a sudden, everyone's interested in time portals. Give credit where it's fucking due, people. Well, time and space, a lot of time in this, a lot of dimensional shit, a lot of people talking about that shit. Some of us have been talking about it for a whole long time. They're just now getting on the fucking train for that one. But yeah, the arrow, anyway, Back to the Future, the arrow, Sagittarius, throw it all out there. Go for it.
It was awesome. I think hopefully everybody didn't mind. We brought back the conversation Back to the Future, because I just watched it. I thought it was kind of neat, things I found. And guys, tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow's I'm going to be talking about the ancient origins of werewolves, and then I'm going to go into the American Werewolf in London type werewolf movie. So if you guys care about that kind of stuff, you guys are into that fun kind of stuff, please jump in. Please watch it tomorrow on my other channel. It'll be awesome. And then like I said, on Wednesday, Wednesday's gonna be. Oops. My fault. Oh, I'm fucking everything up. No, I'm just saying on Wednesday is going to be a neat topic. Like I said, we're going to be talking about angels. I don't know, guys, and I don't know too much about angels, so this is going to be a learning experience even for myself because I never claimed to read the Bible, never read the Bible, so I don't know all the duties. I heard Michael the Archangel. I heard of them before because of the movie, The Prophecy, but that's my knowledge from the movie. So, and if any guys in the chat, if you guys see Primilium, religion, and I like to get his opinion on the angels if I could get him on. You know what I mean? Somebody who's really into the Bible.
Yeah.
I'm curious. And look, guys, a Mandela effect. Bob is walking down the angel steps. See him?
Yes, I am. There's no beer in my hand on that one. I normally would have at least a sixer. I'd be holding a sixer and a doob.
You know what? I thought that if we would have put a Sixers in your hand, that you might have took that picture down because it represents alcohol. So God himself made sure the Sixers didn't show up.
At least put an ice chest in there. I want to be holding an ice chest at least, and a bong. They can't. It's a water bong. So an ice chest and a water bong.
Walking down the steps with the ice chest.
An ice chest. Yes, that's a bare minimum.
Oh, what's that? That's right. I never heard of Bob and Eric Angels. You never heard of us?
That's a Mandela effect for you, Tony. Shit. Today you discovered there was a snake coming out of that theater. You made a discovery today, so congratulations on that one. Tony has made a discovery of that fucking snake, and we all looked at it. It looked like a fucking snake's head.
Yeah. Bob. What? Hold on, Tom. Bob's the archangel. He gets to be the cool angel. What am I then? What angel am I? I don't know. There's probably some kind of whoopee angel title, right? They'll probably give me. Is there like a bus boy for angels?
I'm a status archangel. You there, other angels. Get out of my way. I'm an archangel. Anybody got any good herb?
Hey, I'm still waiting for Tom to say what kind of angel am I. Bob gets to be the cool archangel.
It looks like you're falling down like Joe Biden on steps.
I'm Joe Biden. I'm falling down.
You do the Joe Biden behind me. I'm just fucking flying down, but I need an ice chest in my hand and a water bong. Generals, my God. Follow me.
Beyond that, I hope you guys all had a good time. I think today was awesome. I think today was fun. Hopefully you guys had a fun time. And then, like I said, on this channel, we, doesn't matter if you're a Mandela effect or not, false memories or not. I think the idea of hearing different words, different things, just knowing that even if it was a Mandela effect, why would they write a word like that? Why would they put a C and a together?
Yeah, you don't have to have any fucking effect. The look at codes. Obviously, this is a fucking code. Didn't matter if it just popped in or it's always been there. The idea is to fucking decipher that fucking code and figure out what the hell they're trying to say in the shit.
and guys, if you like I said, if you guys want to see an awesome cooking channel, Na's a cook now. He's got a cooking channel. He'll teach you how to make that fucking awesome stew and stuff. Awesome cook. Check his channel out. Kick-ass cooking show. Beyond that, guys.
I want to see a tomahawk on there.
Beyond that, guys, I'll see some of you tomorrow, and hopefully we see you all back on Friday. On Wednesday and Friday. See you guys later.